All right, mic check. 1, 2, 3. Tenny, are you with me?
What's good, motherfucker?
Hell yeah. Okay, everybody, let me know if you can hear that okay. Morning, Sergio. Morning, Max. Precision Breakers. How we doing? How we doing? All right, Dory's got the
What's good, Dory?
nice. All right. Okay, we'll do just a short intro here. Tenny's loud. I'm sure he can fix that on his end.
Oh shit, I don't know how to put that on my end, bro.
Yeah, I think
My
I
bad.
I think I can turn you down, honestly. Yeah. Oh, I had you at 200% audio. All right. How's that? Test that out. All right.
Sorry.
Okay, so um, for those of you who don't really recognize the voice of my guest, for those of you, I guess, who don't know Tenny personally, Tenny's a good buddy of mine. We've been buddies for, fuck, it's been probably like 3 years now or what? Something like that, man.
Yeah, I think so.
Yeah. And we kind of came up trading together. He's been trading a lot longer than I have. Arguably, I'm going to glaze you for just a couple minutes. Arguably, one of the best traders that I know, has been a very big um, proponent person in my trading as well, in terms of just a guy that's there for me, a guy that helps me out with a lot of stuff, and has taught me a lot of things too. So I'm super happy to have him join me today. We kind of just set this up yesterday on a whim, so it was super nice to have him on. So welcome, Tenny.
Yeah, I sent you a drunk text, I think, yeah?
Yeah, I took a couple of cocktails to get you to finally come on stream with me.
Yeah, I
You
mean,
probably
you
woke
said
up
you were
this
streaming.
morning. They were like, "Fuck."
Yeah, you said you were streaming. I was like, yo, fuck it, I'm hopping on.
Uh,
You guys are gonna probably hear kids in the background. I am down in South Florida on vacation, so we're hitting the charts. Fuck it. But yeah, if you hear kids screaming and shit, I apologize in advance.
Absolutely. All right, no worries. Okay, so um, we'll get into it before the open here, so that we at least have a game plan outlined already. So yesterday was a pretty big indicator of what we were likely to do today, based off of the previous weekly low SMT with YM, as well as the local SMT we had after taking previous daily low. I missed this long yesterday, which still kind of stings a little bit, but it did show a pretty good, obvious hand of what today was going to be like, especially seeing this Asia expansion here. Um, we've just been kind of consolidating and expanding. So we consolidated prior to CPI, and then we get our expansion here, and now we've got 50-minute breaker, 5-minute breakers, and we're basically just up in price discovery now. So it looks like it's just shaping up to be another trending day. So I'm pretty sure you're probably of the same mind. Speak up if you got anything to add, Tenny, too.
Yeah, I mean, we talked about it yesterday. I took the long off the midnight open. Very similar profile. We had set a low a day type framework that I like to use and see with the 15 minute breaker, multiple of them overlapping with key opens. Use those to frame a long. Got the Judas right out of the 9:30 open, and pretty much just held that shit until previous day high. Um, was my trade from yesterday. Pretty similar framework where I see here today. We had a SMT with lunch low, set 15-minute breaker on digital open.
Mm-hmm,
We go
mm-hmm.
long. CPI gave some additional SMT to kind of give a hint on what the CPI delivery would be, and I think you took a long as well, Bray, off the breaker mitigation.
Yes, I did. Off the 5 minute, I'll show my screen
And then,
there.
I mean, I know a lot of people don't know what this is, but I dropped some fucking panties on 821, and I'm long duck dong, baby.
Uh,
You know how we
yeah,
rocking.
yeah, yeah. Okay. Yeah, Colorado Seco knows who Tenny is. He's just trolling. NT Pat, yeah, I turned down Tenny a little bit on the desktop audio, so it should be a little better. But I'm not gonna. I can't spend the whole time trying to tinker with audio. So apologize if it's still a little too loud. But yeah, shit. Yesterday was so fucking clean, dude. I was
Yeah, it was.
it was just a matter of it's not really something I can be mad at myself for. I was journaling about it yesterday, and I was like, I just wasn't thinking about just I could have just taken the 4 hour 15 minute setup. Just basically it's just a higher fractal of what I always do on the 1 minute. So I think I got a little
No, I mean,
bit,
also
yeah.
too, you got to think about. It. I think I mean, yeah, there wasn't a lot of lower time frame setups to get into, but
Mm-hmm.
um, like whenever you have 15-minute setups that don't really like they're not that large. I think the stop loss on my trade was like 20, 30 points. I
Yeah.
mean, like I've taken breakers that are 100 points. It's really like a matter of just setting your risk and understanding like what the expectation is. Because even if you're looking for 2, 3, 4 R, I mean, there's still a lot of meat on that bone to get that with even taking the 15-minute breaker, as long as you respect risk.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, like it could have easily been taking the 15-minute breaker, you could have got 4 hour to previous daily high, which is like
Yeah, exactly.
on the intraday on 15 minute, like you don't get that often. It usually takes like a couple sessions to deliver a full 15-minute breaker or an hourly breaker.
Yep.
So
I
yeah.
think a lot of people also have the expectation that no news days and days before high impact news events, while yes, they can be slow, like I mean honestly, those are some of my best days. Like they set the profile up for the week for the news, and like sometimes that can lead to some pretty fast expansion.
Yeah, absolutely.
I
Yeah.
mean, shit, even if you were to take the 936 bullish breaker, like your stop loss was larger on that motherfucker than it was the 15-minute bullish breaker.
Yeah, I think it would have been too. Oh yeah, it was massive, dude.
Yeah, that motherfucker was huge.
How many points is it? Yeah, 116 points.
Like 120. Yeah.
Yeah, that's crazy. And yeah, this I was talking about this in my stream yesterday. I was like, this looks like it's gonna be exactly like Friday. We're gonna have a weird 930 Judas where it's gonna deliver higher and then go lower to Judas. And it did that, but the
Yeah.
only difference is on Friday, um, it actually gave like a 1 minute fractal breaker. So I was just watching for that. I guess I got a little bit of recency
Yeah.
bias there. But
I
yeah,
mean, usually it will print it, but like there are going to be times where it doesn't. It's and as you said, there's really nothing to be mad about there. Like
yeah.
you can't let a small portion of the time impact your decision making.
Hmm.
As I mean, that'll lead to some issues you might not want to have as well.
Yeah, absolutely. Absolutely. Yeah, but we're cooking today so far. I'm looking for a lot of projections, honestly. So, without having my P&L on the screen the entire time, you guys know I hate having my P&L on my screen. We got
I'll show mine if we need to.
I don't put me in put me to shame, Mr. Triple
Yeah,
Digits over
we're
here.
cock shaming out here.
Mr. Triple Digits. Not even talking about triple
I don't know what
digit
you're looking
profit.
for, Bray. I'm looking for 23,305 is one area I'm looking for, and then the 23,450 area
Yeah, so
are
you
high
got the
probability targets for the day.
yeah, you got the 4 hour breaker projection, which is where you're getting your 450 from. And then you got your 305, which is where you're getting your 15-minute breaker from. Yeah.
Yep.
What I'd probably do, I might just cut 25% off at the -2 here, and then I'm gonna hold probably the rest just to this -2. And I mean, who knows? If 930 gets like really aggressive, I'll probably just hold off on that and just hold it right to 305 because it's working off the 15-minute. So
Yeah.
I'll play it by ear when we get to here, but I mean, for the most part, if whether a partial here or partial here, I'm completely okay with it. Um,
Yeah.
if we get to -2, the 15-minute, I'm at like 4 hour by that time, so I'm most definitely taking some off there.
Yeah. I mean, the 15-minute is a very high probability roadmap for intraday delivery. Like using those fit projections and those breakers will give you a great roadmap for what to look for on a daily basis, session basis.
Yep, absolutely.
I think that's a good idea.
Yeah, and it's just, I mean, it's some might think that it's buying. buying the high, but like really you have session SMT, you accumulated enough throughout the pre-market and throughout London, and you're finally like I've been talking about this for a while too. I don't know if you have too, but like when we're ranging like this, like it was pretty easy to see that we were going to continue to range because every time we got near the high, we were just rejecting it, rejecting the lows, and then like rejecting highs. But like in this case, we actually fucking broke out of the highs, broke above the highs on the 4 hour, I think on the daily, or not on the daily, but on like on a multiple high time frames. So like that tells you that you're likely just going to see accumulation and then further expansion because you've actually broken out of that range finally. So I mean this, and you have London session low SMT, Asia low SMT with YM. Um, yeah, I don't see any reason not to like it, even though it is kind of buying in a premium.
Yeah. I mean, you know me. I'm not gonna sit here and shit on anyone. I don't use the premium discount. I don't use ranges. It's more so like for me letting the chart sponsor ideas or you know fucking discourage me from doing what I thought I was needing to do or what the market was gonna do. It's a lot of reading and reacting. I'm not a very predictive type trader. I don't use ranges. It's SMT, liquidity breakers, and that's pretty much the gist for me.
Yeah, so you're not a CRT guy.
Yeah, no. I mean, I'd fucking walk that shitter all over this planet.
Yeah, I actually believe that too, wholeheartedly. Okay, we got
But
three
like,
minutes.
and that's something that always got me too, because like, I obviously did try to do that at some point. Like, I'm not gonna sit here and act like I always knew what to fucking do. Like, people in here who know me knew I was unprofitable for 6 years while trying to trade.
Hmm.
Um, but like, for me, it was always the same thing. Is like, if I go on any time frame, I can get a different premium and discount. I can get a different range. I can like it was always everyone knew what the range was except for me. And I was like, yo, fuck that shit. I clearly don't know how to identify a range. I need to stop doing this. So again, I'm not going to shit on anyone who uses it. For me, it's just not really conducive because it was just another thing that I needed to look at in order to be able to take a trade. Like I would have missed this long if I was looking at premium and discount because as you said, I'm fucking buying after we rallied Omega overnight. A lot of people would be looking for sells.
Yeah. Yeah, I mean, the most important range that you need to that you need to know that you're working with is just like what time-based liquidity are you working within. So like we had the London range that we're
Yeah.
working within here. Like we didn't really need to
Yep.
work with Asia because look at what Asia did. We expanded and retraced it already. So like this is all delivered, and we have SMT with Asia too. So like, and NQ
I
doesn't
was
need to
about to
get
say,
down
yeah,
here.
as soon as they printed those SMTs, like
Yeah,
that shit was a clear indication what the fuck was about to happen.
absolutely. Okay, so we got a minute and 15 seconds till the open. I'm not seeing. Just
I'm
going
looking
one
for a
minute.
slight Judas lower to get long. Like I don't think the Judas will be very deep for 930
Mm-hmm.
personally.
Nah,
I mean,
doesn't need
if at
to.
all, I mean, this 930 could open and just rip.
Yeah, trying to. We got that devil's mark on 8:30 open, which I mean that would be fucking crazy getting back down there
Yeah.
too.
I mean, I'd suck some toes for them to go sweep that. I'd just fucking double up on my position, honestly.
Market makers heard you. They're gonna run it there. They want to see you suck some toes. Let's see.
I mean, it's wishful thinking in my opinion, but I would love if they went down there and gave me a setup. Just play it by ear and see what 930 does here.
Yeah. Yeah.
All right, let's get it. I would expect Dow to be the one to go take it. It's been the asset that's been pretty prone to take a lot of sell side liquidity lately.
Mm-hmm.
I would I would love for Dow to go take that low. It already swept the 830 low. I wanted to take that 15-minute bullish breaker low while we dig down into it. I mean, I'm already long, so it doesn't need to, but I would love for it to. Good morning. I'm not looking for shorts whatsoever.
Mm-mm, mm-mm.
I will be fading any and all shorts probably for the rest of the week.
Yeah, love luck. I don't know. I don't know about shorts either because we've already got the S&T there. So I mean, I'm very much aware
In
that
order
I
for
could
me
be
to get
wrong,
short, we
but
would yeah, in order for me to get short, we would have to go and create a 15-minute bearish breaker on the low of the current 15-minute bullish breaker. That'd be probably the only way that I flip my bias, honestly.
yeah, a stop
And
though.
we'd have to do that after this 9:30 opening range. Yeah.
I mean, Hassan, you can see my screen right
Yeah,
here, but
braise.
I got my shit on here right now. I don't know how
Yeah,
else I can
braise long.
long off the 5 minute breaker.
I'm long off the bottom tick of the lows.
It's crazy work.
Low CPI. It's low CPI juice. All right, this is what I want to see here out of the 9:30 open. This is good. Yeah, Dow trading in the opposing direction, which is fine.
Might just quickly pick
I am
up that
not in for
30 minute fair
400
value
minutes.
gap.
There's a 30-minute fair value. I don't even got 30-minute chart on my screen.
Yeah, yeah.
GG. I would need to see some kind of what is ES doing? Okay, ES and Dow trying to go higher here. I don't hate. I'm looking to add for sure to my long. Just a matter of how am I going to do it. Okay. So far, so good.
Yeah, the only thing I can think of is if we just get back down into this 5 minute breaker, back into that 1 minute breaker, maybe take
Yeah,
out
there's a
another 30.
15-minute there as well.
Yeah, I can't really touch it. I don't want to double up on mine. I'm probably just gonna leave it as is.
Yeah, no, I respect it.
ES and YM coming off of that high now. All we really got is
Mm-hmm.
the London high S&T with YM, but we got that paired with London low already, so that should be reset. Um, and YM can probably continue towards previous weekly high. And then we have the data high S&T with ES, which could pair data
Oh
low for
yeah,
ads.
yeah,
That's about it. Other than that, I'm honestly just sitting and chilling.
yeah. I'm waiting for an additional op here. I mean, there is a world in which we do sweep this low and go raid midnight open, but I mean, if that happens, I'll get stopped and look for another opportunity.
Yeah, that doesn't mean that what we're in right now is a bad trade, right? It's just like that's the only
Absolutely
thing.
not.
Yeah, yeah. I mean, if anything that tells you that you're in a good trade is if your stop loss is an actual invalidation. Like,
Yep. You invalidate the current trade idea, not necessarily the direction or the bias.
yeah.
Depending on what we do, violating my stop loss, though, that'd be an indication for me. But I'm chilling here. I'm expecting us to be here and maybe get a little bit lower, and then look for a smart money reversal around that 10 o'clock open.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. Nasdaq or ES and Dow getting back in sync here. I like this. Really want to see us raid this low. I'm looking for a PD opportunity for sure.
On data low or on 815 low.
So we already did sweep data low on Nas or on Dow. I'm looking for a sweep of the breaker low, the 815 low.
Ah, gotcha, gotcha.
I'd go double platinum on dropping some panties there if they allow it.
Which, oh yeah, and Q could be the one to take that breaker low too.
Yeah, it'd be unideal for me because obviously my
Mm-hmm.
My stop is London low currently, but we'll see.
Yeah.
I'd really prefer for it to be Dow while we sweep the 830 doubles mark. Dun, 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 dun. Would love for them to prep this breaker swing here.
Yeah, I was just gonna say.
That shit would get me fucking bricked up.
And it could sweep that 830 open while YM takes
That's
the
what I'm
low.
saying. Sweep
Yeah.
that. Yeah, boy, you know what I'm looking for if it does that. Back up to motherfucking Brinks truck type shit.
How long are you in Florida for?
Until Friday.
Oh, nice. Probably
I've been
feels
here
good to be
since
out.
last Thursday.
Yeah, probably feels good to be out of the office. Oh, YM just took that low. Shit.
Yeah.
Didn't see that.
Oh. All right. There's another scenario here potentially that I'd look for then. I would have hoped we would have swept this low while we did that. We can still do it. If we sweep this 935 low,
Mm-hmm.
it's time to get jiggy. What's up, CS? My brother.
Oh shit. Good morning, CS. So for context, guys, if you hear me and Tenny talking, you're not sure um, what we're talking about. Basically, we're looking for the breaker to be prepped, so that swing low, swing high. Now we just want to see a sweep of the most recent swing low. That confirms a potential breaker, and then we're gonna have the SMT with this 822 low or the 815 15-minute candle low. Basically, sweep that low and then form that breaker, and then run from there.
Yes, sir. I'm loving this potential setup here. Especially if we sweep that 830 doubles mark. Oof, I would
Yeah,
love that shit.
that's exactly what I got my eye on too. I don't think I'd do anything to my position either. I don't think I'd add and move stops or nothing. I just leave it as is. Honestly,
Yeah.
YM is falling the fuck out of bed.
Yeah. That asset is very much prone to be doing that recently.
Mm-hmm.
And that shit confuses everyone.
Stein, you gotta stop looking at the micro. That's why. On the mini, there's a devil's mark. On the micro, there's no devil's mark. But the mini is what is the true representation.
Where would I put my stop? I'm gonna keep my stop at London low for now until I get a confirmation of the panty dropper, and then I'll probably adjust stop. Where did I guys get long from? I'm long from 821. I bought on the 821 candle.
I am long from. Let me get my executions on here. Long from,
I
I guess,
share
the 840
screenshot
candle
from
or
the start.
835 candle. Yeah,
You
to the 5 minute
pooped.
breaker.
I I gotta change this shitty. I'll be right back.
All right. Okay, we're sweeping that 830 low now. So now what we want to see is obviously expansion higher without taking this low. Maintain that SMT. Um, if it goes and takes my stop and then we run these London lows, then it's probably just going to have to be reevaluation, which looks like that's going to be the case right there. Okay. Did it take London low? It did. Okay, so now we have to completely reevaluate what's going on here. So that's a stop out on my end, which absolutely is fine by me. That was a good trade nonetheless. So now if we begin to form this 15-minute breaker here, then we're going to have some different info to work with here. No shorts cooked? Yeah, I just couldn't willfully short it with that little of information. I wanted to wait for some higher time frame direction because shorts have been getting cooked recently. Later, Colorado. Nice short, buddy. Now, Asia low, SMT still, lunch low. Yeah. Yeah. Yeah, no, the long was completely valid on my end. I would push that button 10 times out of 10. Um, just trying to see what is likely to happen here. If we fail to form this 15-minute breaker, then this could just be a fucking sweep. And it just goes higher again. However, I'm not sure what it wants to do just yet. Got 3 minutes. I mean, shit, if it wants to form that 1 minute breaker.
All right, yo, I'm back.
Yo, we got stopped.
Yo, I got stuck. Aw,
Still have Asia low
fuck me.
SMT. And yeah, if we fail to confirm this 15-minute breaker and we form 936, I mean, shit.
Yeah, I'd get back long pretty much immediately. I'm fine
Yeah.
with that.
Yeah. It's been doing that shit though. The Judas has actually been just going to sweep that short term, like happened yesterday, happened Friday.
Oh yeah. Yeah, it did happen on Friday as well. No way I'd anticipate this breaker here either, unfortunately.
Mm-mm. There's no way to, or there's no way you would.
No, not for me. Like, there's I'm missing something. Oh no, there is a small little
There
civvy
is,
there
yeah,
actually.
939.
I just tagged it as well. Yeah, that could be an anticipation for the longs. I'd need to see this 15-minute candle close before I think about it, though. I
Mm-hmm.
mean, I'm assuming it's not going to confirm the 15-minute bullish breaker, but still. Or bearish breaker, excuse me. Because again, if we confirm that 15-minute bearish breaker, that would make my long bias kind of negated for a bit. I'd need to step back and reassess.
Yeah. It's working off that IFEG nicely.
Yeah. They're going to use that motherfucker, I bet. They go and confirm that breaker here, GG. They just went a little deeper than I would have hoped. They didn't need to go and take my stop, man. Took that shit for fun.
Yeah. Okay, there's failure to confirm the 50-minute bearish breaker, which is exactly what we want to see
Yep.
for longs. I'm going to wait for this breaker to confirm.
Yeah, I'm still not really changing my long bias. Yeah, we got a 930 Judas lower, and
Mm-hmm.
it went a bit lower than I would have hoped for, but that doesn't really change the idea and logic of my trade or my outlook and my framework.
No, me neither. 930 doing exactly what it's designed to do. Fake people out.
Yep. Yeah, they confirmed this 936. Send this shit to the heavens.
Yep. Yep. That anticipation was nice.
Yeah, I am long off of that anticipation.
Figured you might be.
I didn't even notice this, so I appreciate you shouting that out. Hey, my boy not effing leaving using the VIX to say shorts. Yes, sir. No, there doesn't need to be new SMT here for me. On some. Just using the London low sweep with the Asia low SMT.
This
I mean, I
candle
could use
cuts down.
previous day lunch low SMT.
Yeah. This candle cuts down a little bit. I might just enter with the anticipation. Yeah. Let's do it. Next stop, want to see that breaker form.
Yeah. What time you live till today, Bray?
As it stands right now, probably like maybe close to 11, maybe a little bit sooner though, depending on how this next half hour goes. I
All
typically
right,
don't
bet.
stay on
That
past
sounds good to
11.
me too.
I love having Tenny and Bray just like the good old days. Yes, sir.
Yeah.
Except we were never allowed to live stream in TOTK. We just had to do educational streams.
Damn.
Bray can't talk about those good old days though. I can talk about the good old days. I can't talk about the bad old days though. I ain't gonna say nothing. It's all good. We're in a better place. TJ.
Yeah, that's that kinky shit, boy. He said whip. Hey, yo.
Uh,
I'll be right back. I'm gonna go check and see what the plan is for the day with the wife. BRB.
sounds good, bro. Zushi Long from 23123. We're like 122.75. Bro is Enigma. So with this anticipation entry that I took, meaning taking it before the breaker forms, obviously you run the risk of it being lower probability than the breaker confirmation itself, but definitely I think the juice is worth the squeeze on this one, considering I was able to cut the stop size in like almost half. Worth it for me to see it. I'm pretty confident in longs still. And And if it's another stop out, then that's probably a sign that I'm going to step away for, well, not step away, but like step away from my chips and just kind of read price a little bit. Maybe I can get back in line, but it ain't over till the fat lady sings. Yeah, those 50-minute consecutive candle. Yeah, with ES. Definitely looks nice. Let me get off the 1 minute and see what's going on in the high time frames here. We'll wait for confirmation personally. I mean, hey, that's probably your safest bets, yes, honestly. I made kind of like a game time decision. I initially was going to wait for confirmation, and then I kind of saw the 8:30 opening, nested with the IFEG. You got your order block, like it just looks all right. And I was able to cut risk by a lot. So if like the IFEG was up near the confirmation of the breaker, I'd probably just wait for both. But seeing as you can increase your risk to reward by that much and not reduce probabilities by a ton, makes it worth it for me. Just want to see it break up soon and not start consolidating. Yeah. Truthfully though, like we could see just consolidation for the AM session because like look at what Asia did, right? It could just very well consolidate after taking previous weekly high until a little bit later. Maybe it's going to set up some sort of higher time frame setup. But the thing is, we have some nice previous weekly low SMT here. When you typically see a high time frame SMT like that and you're ranging, you're going to get a few days of expansion, which definitely suits the news for this week. We got some heavy hitting news, so we could see some expansion days too. So maybe the AM kind of fucks about, and then we get some PM session volatility. Hopefully, it happens in the AM where we can just expand, but gotta be ready for anything. It's giving us a hard time here. Best thing you can do though, if you're in a position that you just don't like to watch, just honestly don't watch it. Don't speculate too much. Don't micromanage your position. Just let it do
All
what it's
right,
gonna
Papa, I'm
do.
back.
Hello, sir.
TenniShue still ain't confirmed the breaker yet?
No.
Fucking hell.
We're just diddling around the 8:30 open.
Yeah, don't love that for my position, though. I
Yeah.
don't like consolidation before.
Yeah.
Mm, realistically, we'd have to confirm it by the end of this macro, or else I'm probably going to cut break even and just wait for a confirmation somewhere.
Yeah, if they're gonna hang it out around here before 10, then 10's likely to sweep that low.
Yep.
You look at any other asset spray or strictly trading NQ these days? Strictly NQ, man. I try every now and again to to hop over to other assets, but like my attention just does not stay there. Um, I gotta try gold a little. I gotta put a stronger effort into gold. Um, because I
Bro, me
think
too.
that
I
would
keep
be good.
saying that, and then I just fucking never do.
I know, me too. Me too. But yeah, I don't think there's no other assets that I really like to look at. Like, I don't know.
Any U line? I mean, yeah, I definitely don't need gold. That's for sure. I mean, I ain't gonna act like I need another asset, but
I've never heard
never
someone
hurts to
say
have something to pull back.
never heard someone say gold is very obedient. You must be a Nasdaq trader if you're saying gold's obedient. That's like saying GBP JPY ain't wiki.
Yeah. God, I remember my forex days. Um, I've never traded soybeans and cattle. Hell no. When you say it's got to send before 10 o'clock, what do you want to see? I mean, you would want to see breaker confirmation before, realistically, before the end of the 10-10 macro for me, personally. Because I mean, realistically, if we sit here and consolidate, 10 o'clock is likely to sweep the 9 o'clock hourly low if we are going to get a reversal.
Yeah, Renee, basically why I said that is, I mean, look at how 9 o'clock is closing. Swept 8 a.m. high and then closing bearish. It's a hard candle to want to buy from. This isn't something that Tenny exactly cares too much about. Um, but for me, when you see a candle like this print, it tells me that there's a higher chance that the next candle is likely to sweep that low, and then you get a higher probability entry because you're actually buying from a candle that's designed to go higher. So like look at yesterday at 9 a.m. for example, right? Or London, you have candles that are sweeping the previous candle's low and designed to go higher, closing that way. Um, this would be basically this candle is designed to go lower. It swept the previous high. You have the SMT, and yeah, so you do kind of run that risk. Um, but we shall see. I don't think it's something that I'm gonna. I might cut bait honestly if we're closing around here, around 10.
Have we set up or prepped a 5 minute breaker yet? Yeah, we have. Yeah, I could definitely see this being rated here.
Mm-hmm. Kane likes to trade after that 10 a.m. candle. What's so good about the 10 a.m. candle? It's the start of a new 4 hour candle, new hourly candle.
I
Cool.
mean, I low key don't hate to see midnight open mitigated a bit more, if
Yeah.
we're being honest.
Who's over trading, Leo?
Yeah, market makers hate to see me coming, that's for sure. Rough conditions when it's all-time high. I mean, I strongly disagree with that. I'd say the past 2 or 3 weeks have been fucking some of the cleanest price action this year. Don't let recency bias kill you, that's for sure.
Is there more context about that 10 a.m. candle and the start of the 4 hour candles in the Discord that I can learn about? Which Discord? Are you in the lab or which Discord are you talking about? I'm not sure how much more context I can tell you. I mean, the start of a higher time frame candle is like start of a 4 hour 10 4 hour 10 a.m. candle. Like it's just a good time for reversals and changes in state of delivery to occur because it's the start of a new high time frame candle. So you don't have to overcomplicate it. ES took the low. Shit.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yes, did take the low.
I like it. I still think NQ takes my stop though, personally. I don't got a lot of faith in this one. If that's the case, I'm probably yeah, there's okay, micro did take it. There's my stippity stop loss.
Yeah, that's mine as well.
Truth be
Dun,
told, like
dun,
I'm not
dun.
gonna play the game of just tiny sweeps and then taking breakers. I'm gonna probably just wait a little bit here, not get too antsy on another setup.
Yeah, I'm G chilling here.
Hmm.
Will be no more anticipation for me. We'll need some kind of confirmation.
Yeah.
I don't want to force my will on the market either. Was totally fine with both of those. Like I'd take those setups both again and again, but
Hmm.
want to make sure I'm not being foolish here.
Yeah.
We have a 5 minute breaker prep, but again, I'm not gonna buy anything until I get confirmation.
I don't know if we have a time-based CSD available to us. We got the 10 a.m. open, but I don't think there's a breaker even overlap with it. So could we also consolidate in the zone?
And
Good.
I mean, I don't see any time base unless you're talking about the 5 minute. You'd have to wait for a 5 minute closure.
Hmm.
You could trade an open high. I mean, I'm sure there's a breaker there on the seconds chart. You could trade an open, low, high, close framework. But for me to get long here, we'd have to confirm that 5 minute breaker. Probably. We still haven't confirmed that 15-minute bearish breaker, though. Longer we fail to do that, I mean, the better longs can get. But again, I'm not just going to be forcing that.
I like that we got this 4 hour low S&T with YM too.
Yeah, especially with it being the one that's taking a bunch of sell side liquidity. I don't hate that either.
Yeah. Yeah. For me to get long after two losses, I really need to have like a lot of confirmation if I'm gonna get back in.
Yep.
Otherwise, I'm gonna call it quits on the day. Like I need, like you said, just a higher time for breaker. I can't be taking to 1 minutes anymore.
Not even necessarily the 1 minute. I'd be totally fine to do that, but I'm not going to be trying to anticipate or like do anything fancy here.
Yeah.
I usually do that once or twice, and they fuck around a bit. Then I'll wait for confirmation.
Yeah, they got that tiny little breaker prep. We also just lost 4 hour low S&T with YM. I don't know, guys. I don't. Just doesn't scream like it wants to go higher for me. But I gotta check my balance for the day even. 2R. You taking
There's a little
1002?
bit of volatility. What'd you say? Is
Said you taking 1002?
that even a breaker? Did it sweep?
Yeah.
Oh, my eyes, bro. This
So by like
I'm fucking tweaking.
a tick.
It is. Oh. Wait, we lost a 9 o'clock low SMT though, I think, right?
Yeah, we did.
Yeah, okay. It'd be
So
the same scenario as I was playing before, then using the Asia low SMT, but I guess with 10 o'clock opening, it could be a bit better. And we did actually confirm that breaker instead of me trying to anticipate. Fuck, man, it still feels pretty foul to do that after the two losses I took, which were way more high probability than that one, in my opinion.
mm-hmm.
It is what it is. I can get involved on the 5 minute. I'm not.
Yeah, if they form the
I'm
five
not.
minute, that
I
makes
mean,
it a
we
little
didn't.
easier.
I wouldn't even have been able to take that. It closed too high above for me.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm chilling here. Took that long just now. Nice. Got some tea with Vix. Fucking demon.
I've never used SMT with VIX. That's crazy. So how does it
Me
work?
neither, bro. You have to ask this guy because I surely don't. Oh, that's not effing leaving from
Yeah.
uncensored.
Yeah.
I didn't even know that. What's good, brother? I was about to say the only other person I've ever seen fucking do that is him, and he's still the only one.
Raul. Yeah.
Raul.
Yeah, I'm probably waiting for the five, honestly. I got no other choice.
Yeah, I mean, unless we come back down and retest that 1 minute breaker, but honestly, I'm probably good on that. I've tried that Asia low S&T twice now.
Yeah. We got fucking fried.
And risk still mitigated and handled very well, but yeah, I obviously wasn't wanting to take those two L's to start my day.
Yeah.
And I mean, I definitely could have taken some off of the fucking PD on the London low S&T before CPI, but was holding for some higher targets. Didn't work out. Be like that, I guess. What's wrong?
How big is that stop? 63. It's not bad for a 5 minute. I am still in the dirt. What S&T indicator is being recommended? I think anyone's recommending an S&T indicator. Even if we were, I wouldn't say buy Zeus's.
Yeah, hold up. I'm definitely recommending one. My boy, Euphanos made one for our group. I'm recommending that one above anybody else's, obviously.
Oh yeah.
I don't have the link to it. That's the one I'm using. That's the one everyone I know is using. Shameless plug. Shout out my boy Euphanos. Let me find the link to it. Somebody got it on hand? Somebody surely got that shit on hand somewhere.
Yeah, someone will plug it.
Yeah, are you playing Roblox?
Hmm?
Playing
Parker, I'm
Roblox?
on a stream right now. What are you talking about?
Now we form 950 breaker. This shit's gonna confirm the 5 minute. That's foul.
Yeah, it's we.
That's foul.
It's on WAP. It is on WAP. I don't know the link to the breaker though. Let me find it. Hold on. It's somewhere in my Discord. Hold on. But no, it's free in my hold on. There's got to be in this motherfucker somewhere. What? Here it is. I'll drop it in the chat here. They're on the fucking market. For SMT for sure. I think that's it. Somebody confirm that for me. Actually, let me open Outlook. That should be it. Yo, this motherfucker is about to rip some fucking.
Is the 5 minute confirm looking good? Yes, sir. Yeah, if that shit confirms, then I'm probably gonna be long on my last bullet. And then just
Yeah.
leave it. And just leave it for the fucking day.
Yeah. Same Z's.
Yeah, I don't see it in the chat here.
I did put it in the chat, I think.
Heading to work? Oh yeah, yeah, go for it. Yeah.
I think that's it. I'll go copy and paste it and see. Yeah, that's it. That's the one. It's that link that I posted in the chat.
I think it's hiding links, Tenny. It's not showing any links.
Oh shit.
Yeah, put it in the comments if you want. I don't
I
know how
did
to
put it in the
fix it.
comments, I think. Oh, in the comments of the stream? How in the fuck do I do that?
Here, maybe I can. I don't even
Maybe
know
you can post it, Mr. Discord leader or fucking YouTube leader.
how. Let me send me the link via DM. I don't have it on me.
All right, yeah, I got you. There you go. For some reason it has Dory's name on it. Maybe he was the one who posted the link, but that's the right link.
That's his fucking. He's probably affiliate with it.
That
It's,
guy's milking somebody
he,
else's
he's
indicator.
he's definitely got the WAP affiliate with it.
Yeah.
Here we can just quickly. Actually, you know what? Fuck a shameless plug for Dory.
Nah, I mean, a lot of people have posted. I just don't think you can see stream links.
Can you guys see mine? That 5 minute breaker is gonna confirm.
Yeah. G fucking G, baby.
I'm just buying it as soon as it as soon as it forms.
I'm fucking down.
It's gonna rip away. Hang on, hang on. Fuck it. Just do it.
GG, send this shit to the heavens.
Yeah, we never said it's free, Renee.
No, it's definitely it's not free. I definitely know it's not free. It should never be free. That indicator is way too fucking good to be free. Yeah,
All right.
send this shit to the heavens.
You just enter
That's
on a
probably gonna be it
bullshit.
for me. I'm
Yeah.
long. Yeah, I'm long, and I'll hold this trade to TP or stop loss. This will be my last trade of the day, regardless.
Yeah, that's about me. That's about what I'm thinking too.
Lucky I'm not on camera, pulling them bad boys out.
No, none of us said it's free, Renee.
I may have accidentally said it's free. It is free in my Discord, so
Yeah,
if I
for
said
his
that, that's
Discord.
my bad.
Oh yeah. Well,
Yeah, my bad. My bad on that. But yeah, that's it for me. I'm gonna hop off of here, Bray. I'm heading to the beach.
sounds
Thanks
good,
for letting me
brother.
be on, my boy.
Of course, man. Yeah. Anytime you want, let me know. Happy to have you.
Yes, sir. Later, bro.
Later. Uh, yeah, you can set up the indicator to give you alerts. Yeah. Yeah. He never said a TP. But if he's looking at it, it's probably going to be using projections off of this 5 minute breaker, which is going to be 311 and 343, and then still using the 4 hour breaker. That's what I'm using, which is going to be up at 450. Is that 5 minute breaker on the left side of the curve? Yeah, of this curve here. Yeah, that's going to be my last trade for me today too. See what happens. I'm definitely not sitting on stream watching it all day, that's for sure. Wanted to piggyback on your long, but it just didn't give me the entry I wanted. I mean, it's retracing into the breaker right now. My entry was not sexy by any means. Good shit, brother. Yeah, just keep following your rules. Everything will be great. That's all you can do, right? So I don't trip when I take a loss, right? It's just, do I follow the rules, yes or no? And then just don't fucking crash out if you take a couple losses. Stop loss is below the 1 minute breaker, low of the day. My stop loss is at 120.5, below the 1004 low. Follow the rules and don't enter before the breaker forms. I mean, I have an entry method that allows me to enter before the breaker forms. Do I recommend it? I mean, it's kind of fire, so yeah. But there is a time and a place to do it. Have a good day, hand of God. What's the name of the indicator that says the day of the week on your screen? It is New Day Divider by Colorado Hughes. Right here. Tis free. Honestly, not sure I would have done anything differently today. I think everything went to plan in terms of like I followed my plan and everything. Not everything printed as I thought it would, but personally, I thought this 815 low was going to hold and we were going to shoot to the heavens. But sometimes you got to account for that 930 Judas, and sometimes it's going to try to change your mind a little bit. But yeah, sitting long. Does anybody have any questions or anything? If not, I'm probably going to close the stream here too, because there's no point in me sitting here marinating in a 5 minute breaker trade. Feel like we got enough action today. I got some other stuff to do too. I gotta head to the track. 30, 50 minute given the same play the past 3 days. Yeah, it's been crazy work. I don't know what Tenny's target is, but if I know my buddy well enough, then he's probably looking at 311.75 and 458. And yeah, like I said, 2 L's before this, both good losses. And in a 5 minute breaker now, I said since I took those 2 losses, I wanted to wait for a higher probability entry, which is going to be the 5 minute breaker. Waited for that, executed, and I feel a lot more comfortable. Hassan, I literally just said what my targets are. I cannot say it again. Come on, bro. How am I arriving at those numbers? I'm using standard deviations. So this 311, -2 of the 5 minute breaker from this low to this high, projecting that higher. The other one is the 4 hour projection, which is kind of in line with the weekly objective for me. So from this low to this high, you get 458. That's your -2. He will save him again for a fee. Uh, all right, guys. I'm a bounce. I'm going to just let this trade just sit here all day. Probably going to hold it for the rest of the day. We got a nice 4 hour swing prepping here. Seco, good stream Bray showing good habits of understanding high probability losses, how all traders need to be. Would take both of those losses any day of the week. Probabilities. Played out. Yeah, yes, sir. Why would bias be long after we earn a premium of the range and AMD high time from an S&T at the high? All that shit that you just said is a pattern, right? Now, obviously, I have to adjust for the fact that there's always going to be a little bit of uncertainty, but I'm not about to fade a bullish market after we just broke out of the range here and we're in price discovery, right? You could say AMD, S&T, and a breaker to take you low. Actually, we don't have a breaker to take us lower on the 15 minute. I could say the same for higher, right? SMT at Asia low, 5 minute breaker, accumulation here. Get that magnet off. Accumulation here, manipulation here for distribution later. So like it's really up to the trader. I ain't comfy shorting until this 15 minute breaker confirms. We failed to do it 1, 2, 3 times, and we've gone on to form a 5 minute breaker. So it's just it's all about how you build your narrative, right? If you want to be short from this, more power to you. I don't blame you for it. I mean, yeah, we are in a premium, but I'm not one to be a super stickler for premium and discount, because if I look at what premium and what has been delivered, let's draw the premium and discount ranges. Here's your high. Here's your low. Here's your high. We delivered to discount. We created a new range. Here's your low. Here's your high. This one didn't deliver to discount, but we have SMT at this low. So therefore, we don't need to deliver to discount. Here, here, again, not quite in discount, but again, we have SMT with Asia low. Therefore, NQ doesn't need to, right? So, not that I used that in my actual analysis, but that's kind of how I look at it, right? If you're fractalizing your premium and discount ranges, well, technically, actually, if I was properly doing it, let's redo this. Low to high, that's efficiently delivered. Then you got up here. This one's not efficiently delivered, but we have SMT. Low to high, efficiently delivered during Asia. And then discount here. So you can play with it how you want in terms of fractalizing it. But yeah, in all honesty, I ain't gonna be short biased until we form a 15-minute breaker. I need the breaker to confirm the SMT to tell me that we're actually gonna go lower. Otherwise, I could get caught and chop. And then if we're just consolidating after an expansion higher, then the play is always going to be expansion. Yeah, no, that's a good question though, Cameron. I think I answered all the questions here too. Okay. Yeah, you guys enjoy the rest of your day. I'm gonna go do some other stuff, stay in my trade. We'll see what happens. If it's a stop out, then I'm done for the day, and then I'll come back tomorrow. But yeah, I will chat with y'all later. Thank y'all for tuning in. Smash that like button if you haven't. There's only 28 likes in here, which is diabolical. So fire up that like button if you guys enjoyed the stream, and I will catch up with y'all in the next one. I'm streaming on Thursday, so I'll catch y'all then. Okay. Have a good day. Don't be a dink with your risk. Okay. Bye bye.